Well, hello.
That's better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I don't know. It must have just been the thing popping up. This is not the go home. This is the second last.
Just go home to No Mercy.
Yes, this is the go home Raw to No Mercy. Which, like, we don't even acknowledge No Mercy is happening. We are.
Really, your last pay-per-view, we put on a show to, like, counter you.
Yeah. We are in the Mid-Atlantic region at the WVU Coliseum. I believe that's in someplace. The hell state would that be? West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Weird. Yeah. Let's run the show. So we're opening things up with damn Sheamus.
Fella!
Damn. Sheamus cuts a promo in which he says, Rollins, what you did last week was disgusting. And the thing is, though, is that Sheamus doesn't necessarily have the problem with the action.
Mm-hmm.
It's that he had the audacity to do it in front of Sheamus and to slap Sheamus in the face. So Sheamus says that tonight in the main event, he has an opportunity to go one-on-one with Drew McIntyre.
The Irish one. Oh.
With Drew McIntyre. And he says, Seth, last week you broke Kalisto's ankle. This week, I'm going to break Drew's face. And it's like, oh shit. There you go. There's your promo.
So true. I like that face.
And we move into a 65C Natalia.
Hey, Talia Hendricks.
Yep. And about that had subpar wrestling and little heat. Natalia Neidhart defeats Taylor Hendricks in 5:27 by submission. Good stuff. And then we have a promo with Natalia saying, wow, that was one hell of a match. It wasn't really, but whatever. I needed something to base the promo on. Natalia says that is why she had to, go to Vince McMahon so, herself and all the other women on this roster can entertain the people.
Dun.
And we have Ricochet and Neville do team bonding stuff.
They with Dr. Shelby?
Yeah, they like go they go rock climbing, and like Neville's got to like keep Ricochet up there, and at the end, they're like Dudley boys, we coming for you. So booking that in. Let's go. That's how I announce.
Wrestling.
That's how I announce my matches. I have team bonding exercises.
I mean, it worked for Team Hell No.
Actually,
And now they book SmackDown.
They do now. Book SmackDown.
Do they?
My bakery.
Tune in this Sunday to see Mabakri in one-on-one matches with the New Day.
Let's go. And we move straight into a 59C. This was quite good. In which Hideo defeats Heath Slater in 131 by pinfall with a Busaki knee kick. Hideo improves in performance. And afterwards, we have Hideo cut a promo on Finn Balor saying, Finn Balor, no matter how much backup you bring, nothing can stop me from kicking your head off your shoulders. Fun. Then we move into a 100A star. Lovely. Vince McMahon is going to reveal who the team captain of Raw is. So we have Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho both bust in to Vince McMahon's locker room. And then Jericho is all like, fam, you told me, fam, that I would be the team captain, fam. And Dean Ambrose is like, yeah, but I'm the team captain, fam. And Vince McMahon says, hold up, fellas. All right.
Fellas!
At Cyber Sunday, we are going to have a 1v1 match between the two of you
Oh,
to decide who the team captain of Raw is.
it's their 4th match this year.
Is it?
Not during the series, but this year. They had their match at Payback. They had the Asylum match. They had a match last week. And then they got a match at Cyber Sunday.
They did have a match last week. All right, going with the original story.
I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't do it.
No. It was just adding, like, technically the match after it makes more sense for this plot, so we'll go with the original storyline. Vince says, both of you are the team captain. And so, up next, you guys are going to hopefully learn to work together as you're facing Otunga and Axel in a tag team match. Holla. Then we move into a 77B, in which Dean Ambrose and Chris Jericho defeat Otunga and Axel. Dean Ambrose hits David Otunga with Dirty Deeds, and then is about to go for the cover when Jericho tags himself in and locks in the walls of Jericho. The entire time while staring down Dean Ambrose. Wrestling. Then we move into a 56C, need them breasts. Rosa Mendez, thanks Natalya for, sticking up.
She once again reading off the script.
No, last week that was Alicia Fox.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same kind of angle.
Yeah. She thanks Natalya for, having the guts to stick up for all the other women on the roster. Then we move into a 86B plus, in which Owens and Sheamus have a backstage confrontation, which Sheamus is like, fella, don't think I don't hear what you're saying about me, fella. And Kevin Owens is like, yeah, I kind of know, fella. I said it on live TV. So, and Sheamus is all like, oh, what the hell, fella? And then Owens, okay, what the fuck am I trying to say here? Basically, Owens is like, bitch, come at me. Like, fuck you. I can beat you anytime I want. You're fucking garbage, alright? Look at your fucking haircut. Like, you fucking look like you're straight out of, a 70s Celtic post-hardcore grunge band.
Mm-hmm.
What a great segment. Then we move into a 60C, in which Kevin Owens defeats Johnny Kashmere in 131 by pinfall with a powerbomb. Once again, doesn't even pop him up. Doesn't need to pop him up.
Nope, just normal powerbomb.
Move into an 89A, in which Kevin Owens then says that he's Kevin fucking Owens. Next week, he's gonna do this again. Anybody, step the fuck up. Kev's pissed. And then we have an 86B plus, in which Seth Rollins cuts a promo on Sheamus, saying, Sheamus, the difference between you and me, you and Drew, is that Drew actually has friends. Got to get them schoolyard digs in, You ain't got no friends, boy.
He's got Kalisto.
And Triple H.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but whatever, man. You got to do whatever you can to get in the man's head.
Yeah.
Then we move into a 79B, in which Adrian Neville defeats Rusev in 11:43 by pinfall with a 6:30 splash. Yeah.
Not a good month for Rusev.
Nope. Not at all. And this is kind of punctuated with a post-match promo in which Rusev says that ever since, Lana left him, he hasn't had the same edge to himself.
He's had a Christian to himself.
Yes, he's had a Christian to himself.
Yep.
And he says that maybe he does need Lana.
Friendship.
And we move into a backstage promo in which Zack Ryder says, Baron Corbin, over these past couple of weeks, you've been running around doing whatever you feel like, beating up my bros, the Vaudevillains, so you're going to get yours tonight.
He's going to get his tonight?
Yes. And then up next is the match. Gets a 71C+, in which Baron Corbin defeats Zack Ryder in 8:28 by pinfall with an end of days. Baron Corbin improves in flying. Like to think he broke out some kind of 450 splash. Just whoop. As Zack Ryder, Baron Corbin, just as he pins Zack Ryder, he yells, "Go back to YouTube."
I don't think you get the gimmick right. He's not supposed to get it right. He's supposed to do something they've never been on.
Oh.
Because Apollo Crews was never in ROH. That was the joke.
Oh my god.
He should have said, "Go back to Ustream."
Okay, go. Never mind. I was gonna. Never mind. And then afterwards, Baron Corbin goes to hit another end of days on Zack Ryder when all of a sudden the Vaudevillains music hits, and they come down. And
the Vaudevillains music is not much of a running music. It's
no.
slow. Oh my god, it's them! But
no.
They're still doing that handshake thing at the top of the ramp.
Yep. And then they come down, and Zack gets up, and he punches Baron in the back of the head, and they each get one strike in as Baron then ducks under the middle rope, grabs his U.S. belt, and runs out of the crowd.
Oh, into the crowd. Do they murder him?
They do. Like one guy like smacks him, but it's actually another guy, so he like backhands him and then like broke his glasses, you know?
Yeah. You know I gotcha.
Some dude just like threw down like a giant metal thing just outside my window. What the hell, man? Why are you doing this? Why are you making such noises? Then we move into a Drew McIntyre promo, in which he hypes his upcoming match with Sheamus and says, you know, Sheamus, you can think whatever you want, but I know myself better than anybody else, and I know that I can beat you any day of the week. Bury that boy. We move into our main event, which is an 82B. Superb wrestling, everyone. Sheamus defeats Drew McIntyre in 17:58. By pinfall with a bro kick. Fella. And then post-main event, 85B+, in which Sheamus begins to wail away on Drew McIntyre, busting him open in an attempt to literally break his face. When Pentagon Jr. comes out and hits Sheamus over the back with the kendo stick, leaving like since Sheamus is so pale, it like leaves like a mark, in which Sheamus just stands up, turns around, and just grabs the kendo stick out of Penn's hand, whaps him over the skull with it, and just keeps hammering away on him. And then Seth...
I love how you started Pence push as him being like this giant monster that everyone was scared of, and now he's just utterly incompetent.
No. Sheamus is so driven that he pushes through the pain. Mm-hmm. That's the deal.
So Pence's second guy he's gone after is suddenly his guy that could stand up to him.
No, not at all. Sheamus is just fucking crazy.
That's what I meant. The second guy Pence has gone after is the guy that could...
But he's not going after him.
He's gone after him with a kendo stick.
Yeah.
And failed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever. And then Seth rolls into the ring, and Sheamus swings at him, and Seth rolls back out of the ring like 2 seconds later. Like, I think he rolls in, stands up, he gets swung at, he just drops down again, rolls back out. And then Seth is backing up on the ramp as Sheamus goes back and forth between whapping Drew and whapping Pentagon with the kendo stick. And then he stops, points at him Sting style with the kendo stick, and then there's your graphic. Points at Rollins up on the ramp, and Rollins is like, oh, fuck. And the show gets an 88B+. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
See you on SmackDown.
Troy McClain.